46, 1 and 3, 13. On its own, number 2.
Bingo!
Bingo 2.
Oh.
2 orange, 103, 6, 7, 3, 2, 5.
Correct. Is there any other calls? No? Game closed. Next game, blue ticket of 4, eyes down, first number. 3 and 4, 34. On its own, number 4. 7 and 4, 74. 6 and 3, 63. 7 and 6, 76. 6 and 2, 62. 8 and 9, 89. 9, 0, 90. 7, 0, 70. 2 and 7, 27. All the 5s, 55. 8 and 5, 85. 7 and 2, 72. 5 and 6, 56. 5 and 1, 51. 1 and 3, 13. 4 and 8, 48. 2 and 6, 26. 2 and 3, 23. 8 and 7, 87. All the 8s, 88. 3 and 8, 38. 6 and 5, 65. 7 and 3, 73. 1 and 9, 19. 2 and 8, 28. 3 and 9, 39. All the 4s, 44. On its own, number 6. 5 and 9, 59. All the 7s, 77. All the 2s, 22. On its own, number 8. 2 and 9, 29. 6, 0, 60. 3 and 7, 37. 6 and 7, 67. 4 and 7, 47. 4 and 1, 41. On its own, number 3. 8 and 6, 86. 8 and 2, 82. 1 and 6, 16. All the 1s, 11. 7 and 9, 79. On its own, number 9. 8 and 1, 81. 5 and 3, 53. All the 3s, 33.
Thank you. Welcome in, everyone. Double tap the screen, please.
Pink backboard, blue ticket, 33, 3201004, 7268.
Correct. Is there another call? Is that a call down there? Yeah.
Second, 33, blue, 104, 58879.
Also correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed. Next game, pink ticket 05 for 300, first number. 2 and 6, 26. 1 and 5, 15. 2 and 7, 27. 6 and 8, 68. 3 and 7, 37. All the 8s, 88. 3 and 1, 31. 8, 0, 80. 7 and 5, 75. 1 and 8, 18. 5 and 9, 59. 6 and 1, 61. 6 and 4, 64. All the 5s, 55. All the 6s, 66. 2 and 9, 29. 3 and 5, 35. 4, 0, 40. 7 and 3, 73. All the 1s, 11. 8 and 3, 83. 1 and 9, 19. On its own, number 4. 7 and 4, 74. 3 and 4, 34. 6 and 2, 62. On its own, number 7. 8 and 1, 81. 6, 0, 60. 3 and 8, 38. 5 and 1, 51. 7 and 9, 79. 4 and 7, 47. 4 and 6, 46. 3 and 6, 36. 1 and 3, 13. 4 and 5, 45. 2, 0, 20. 5, 0, 50. 4 and 3, 43. 7 and 2, 72. 4 and 1, 41. 4 and 8, 48. On its own, number 8. 6 and 5, 65. 7 and 6, 76. 7, 0, 70. 8 and 9, 89. 2 and 4, 24. 3, 0, 30. 7 and 8, 78. All the 2s, 22. On its own, number 2. 4 and 2, 42.
Welcome in, everyone.
2 calls.
Hey.
First one, 42, pink, 105, 63708.
First one is correct.
Next one, 42 and 2. 10005 59719.
Correct.
Wow,
Any other calls? No? Game closed. Next game's on a green ticket 06 back to 200, first number. 5 and 8, 58. On its own, number 5. On its own, number 4. 6 and 9, 69. 5 and 6, 56. All the 1s, 11. 8 and 7, 87. On its own, number 9. 5 and 1, 51. 5 and 4, 54. 4 and 3, 43. 7 and 1, 71. 2 and 5, 25. 2 and 4, 24. 1 and 7, 17. 7 and 8, 78. 3 and 4, 34. 7 and 3, 73. 8 and 1, 81. 8 and 9, 89. 8 and 5, 85. On its own, number 2. 2 and 1, 21. 1 and 2, 12. 9, 0, 90. 2 and 7, 27. 6 and 2, 62. 2 and 8, 28. All the 2s, 22. 4 and 8, 48. 5 and 9, 59. 6 and 7, 67. 6 and 3, 63. 7 and 4, 74. 1 and 3, 13. On its own, number 6. 5, 0, 50. 4 and 7, 47. 3 and 6, 36. 6 and 8, 68. 8 and 4, 84. 7 and 2, 72. 4 and 9, 49. 3 and 9, 39. 4 and 1, 41. 3 and 8, 38. All the 5s, 55. 8 and 2, 82. 2 and 3, 23. 3, 0, 30.
Bingo. Bring back walk green ticket 30 320106 7740.
Correct. Is there any other calls? No more calls? Yes? Where? Table 1? Alright, we've got another bingo.
Number 30 on green ticket, serial number 10006, ticket number 54372.
Correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed. Next game is on a yellow ticket 07, first number. 5 and 1, 51. 1 and 3, 13. 4 and 1, 41. 7 and 5, 75. 1 and 7, 17. 5 and 3, 53. 3 and 2, 32. 5 and 4, 54. On its own, number 5. 5 and 7, 57. 4 and 6, 46. 3 and 7, 37. On its own, number 6. 1 and 5, 15. 4 and 3, 43. 8 and 1, 81. 7 and 4, 74. All the 6s, 66. On its own, number 4. 2 and 1, 21. 2 and 3, 23. 4 and 5, 45. 3 and 5, 35. All the 2s, 22. 8 and 5, 85. 8 and 9, 89. 3 and 6, 36. 3 and 4, 34. 7 and 8, 78. On its own, number 3. 6, 0, 60. All the 4s, 44. 9, 0, 90. 5 and 9, 59. 5 and 6, 56. 7 and 3, 73. 1, 0, 10. 5 and 8, 58. All the 1s, 11. 6 and 5, 65. 2 and 5, 25. 8, 0, 80. 2 and 9, 29. 1 and 2, 12. On its own, number 9. 1 and 8, 18. 3 and 1, 31. 2 and 7, 27. Bingo 27.
Bring some yellow number 07 54522.
Correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed. Next game, orange ticket 08, first number. 4 and 7, 47. 5 and 6, 56. 3 and 1, 31. 4 and 3, 43. 5, 0, 50. 1 and 8, 18. 6, 0, 60. 2, 0, 20. 1 and 4, 14. 8 and 2, 82. 8 and 1, 81. 4 and 2, 42. 8 and 7, 87. All the 4s, 44. On its own, number 5. 3 and 5, 35. 5 and 7, 57. 3 and 7, 37. 2 and 1, 21. 5 and 9, 59. 2 and 5, 25. 8 and 4, 84. 6 and 3, 63. 5 and 4, 54. On its own, number 4. On its own, number 9. 7 and 2, 72. 6 and 1, 61. 3 and 4, 34. 3 and 8, 38. 4 and 6, 46. 2 and 8, 28. All the 1s, 11. 6 and 7, 67. On its own, number 1. 2 and 7, 27. 1 and 3, 13. 5 and 8, 58. All the 8s, 88. 7 and 4, 74. 9, 0, 90. 8 and 5, 85. 1 and 5, 15. 7 and 9, 79. 7 and 1, 71. 1 and 6, 16. 8 and 9, 89. 1, 0, 10. All the threes, 33. Bingo 33.
23 orange one zero eight 48 122.
Correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed.
Welcome in, guys.
Next game, blue ticket ending 09. Eyes down, first number. 7 and 6, 76. On its own, number 2. On its own, number 4. 8 and 7, 87. 8 and 6, 86. All the 7, 77. 7 and 5, 75. 2 and 1, 21. 7 and 8, 78. 6 and 5, 65. 5 and 9, 59. 1 and 8, 18. 4 and 7, 47. 7 and 2, 72. 6 and 4, 64. 7 and 1, 71. 3 and 7, 37. 3, 0, 30. 7 and 3, 73. 8 and 4, 84. 2, 0, 20. 6 and 7, 67. 8 and 2, 82. 6 and 2, 62. On its own, number 6. 6 and 3, 63. All the 3s, 33. On its own, number 9. All the 4s, 44. 9, 0, 90. All the 6s, 66. 6 and 9, 69. 5 and 6, 56. 6 and 1, 61. All the 8s, 88. 1 and 3, 13. All the 1s, 11. 1 and 9, 19. 2 and 3, 23. 5 and 7, 57. 2 and 5, 25. 4 and 8, 48. 5 and 8, 58. Mike's on, coming.
Purple blue ticket 58 32010009 7726.
Correct, Han. Any other calls? No more calls? Game closed. Next game is on a pink ticket ending 10300, first number. 7 and 3, 73. 4, 0, 40. 5 and 6, 56. 4 and 5, 45. On its own, number 4. 4 and 2, 42. All the 4s, 44. 3 and 9, 39. 6 and 4, 64. 4 and 9, 49. 6 and 1, 61. All the 6s, 66. 2 and 7, 27. 9, 0, 90. 8 and 5, 85. 3 and 7, 37. 1 and 4, 14. 8 and 9, 89. All the 8s, 88. On its own, number 5. 3 and 1, 31. On its own, number 8. 6, 0, 60. 6 and 5, 65. 5 and 4, 54. 5, 0, 50. 3 and 6, 36. 3 and 8, 38. 4 and 7, 47. 6 and 7, 67. 4 and 1, 41. 7 and 4, 74. 2 and 5, 25. 2 and 9, 29. 6 and 3, 63. 2 and 8, 28. 6 and 8, 68. 8 and 3, 83. 2 and 1, 21. 3 and 2, 32. 8 and 7, 87. 5 and 1, 51. 4 and 8, 48. 5 and 8, 58. All the 5s, 55. 1 and 8, 18. We got 18.
Eighteen on 1 00010 68253.
Correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed. Next game is green ticket 11. Back to 200, first number. On its own, number 9. 8080. 7 and 9, 79. 7 0, 70. 8 and 3, 83. On its own, number 5. On its own, number 2. 4 0, 40. On its own, number 4. 6 and 3, 63. 3 0, 30. 8 and 6, 86. 3 and 6, 36. 1 and 9, 19. On its own, number 1. 2 and 8, 28. 3 and 1, 31. 2 and 7, 27. 4 and 8, 48. 6 and 5, 65. 8 and 4, 84. 5 0, 50. 5 and 6, 56. All the 5s, 55. 6 and 2, 62. 1 0, 10. 5 and 3, 53. 1 and 2, 12. 3 and 2, 32. 2 and 3, 23. 5 and 8, 58. 2 and 4, 24. 7 and 8, 78, 2 and 9, 29, 7 and 1, 71, 2 and 5, 25, all the 7, 77, 1 and 6, 16, 6 and 8, 68, 4 and 9, 49, on its own number 6, 5 and 7, 57, 9, 0, 90, 4 and 3, 43, 5 and 2, 52, 3 and 9, 39, 1 and 8, 18, 1 and 3, 13, 8 and 5, 85, 4 and 5, 45, 3 and 5, 35, bingo 35.
Yes.
35 tickets through by 1 000 111 59484.
Correct, any other calls? No, game closed. Next game, yellow ticket 1, 2, first number. 6 and 4, 64, 2 and 3, 23, 2 and 9, 29, all the 5s, 55, 7, 0, 70, 4 and 3, 43, 4 and 1, 41, on its own number 1, all the 7, 77, 1 and 9, 19, 7 and 9, 79, 6 and 2, 62, 3 and 8, 38, all the 2s, 22, 4 and 7, 47, 6 and 1, 61, 2 and 1, 21, 1 and 6, 16, 6 and 8, 68, 4 and 9, 49, 5, 0, 50, 3 and 4, 34, on its own number 5, 6 and 3, 63, 6, 0, 60, 5 and 9, 59, 1 and 4, 14, 2 and 6, 26, 3 and 5, 35, 4 and 2, 42, 2 and 4, 24, all the 8s, 88, 3 and 6, 36, 7 and 2, 72, 5 and 2, 52, 1 and 8, 18, 6 and 9, 69, 8 and 3, 83, 2, 0, 20, 7 and 4, 74, 8 and 1, 81, 8 and 2, 82, on its own number 9, 8 and 6, 86, 4 and 6, 46, 7 and 6, 76, on its own number 8, 7...
8 yellow 10012 7103 63.
Correct, any other calls?
Hello.
No, game closed. Next game, orange ticket 1, 3, first number. 8 and 4, 84, 5 and 9, 59, 1 and 8, 18, 2 and 5, 25, 8 and 1, 81, on its own number 3, all the 5s, 55, 4 and 1, 41, 8 and 5, 85, 2 and 6, 26, 2 and 8, 28, 7 and 3, 73, 2, 0, 20, 3 and 1, 31, 1 and 4, 14, 4 and 7, 47, on its own number 1, 3, 0, 30, 4 and 5, 45, 2 and 3, 23, 5, 0, 50, 5 and 4, 54, 8, 0, 80, 1 and 7, 17, 5 and 7, 57, 4 and 9, 49, 3 and 8, 38, 9, 0, 90, 7 and 2, 72, 3 and 6, 36, 7 and 9, 79, 8 and 6, 86, 6, 0, 60, 3 and 9, 39, on its own number 8, 6 and 5, 65, 1 and 6, 16, 1 and 9, 19, 6 and 7, 67, 4, 0, 40, 2 and 1, 21, 6 and 9, 69, on its own number 7, 1, 0, 10, 3 and 4, 34, 8 and 9, 89, all the 6 are 66, 8 and 2, 82, 6 and 8, 68, 5 and 2, 52, all the 2s, 22, 1 and 5, 15.
Where's the winner, please? Fifteen tickets number 1 000
It's a bit packed
57
tonight.
9980.
Correct, Spanner. Any other calls? No?
It's
Game
busy,
closed.
busy, busy.
Next game is on a blue ticket, 1, 4, eyes down, first number. 8 and 5, 85, 4, 0, 40, 1 and 2, 12, 7 and 1, 71, all the 4s, 44, 4 and 2, 42, on its own number 3, all the 6s, 66, 8 and 9, 89, 8 and 4, 84, 3 and 8, 38, on its own number 2, 8, 0, 80, 3 and 1, 31, All the ones 11, 6 and 1 61, on its own number 4, 5 and 7 57, 5 and 2 52, 8 and 2 82, 8 and 6 86, 1 and 8 18. All the 2s 22, 6 and 3 63, 4 and 9 49, 2 and 9 29, 2 and 5 25, 1 and 5 15, 3 and 7 37, 7 and 9 79, all the 5s 55, 4 and 3 43, all the 8s 88, 3 and 2 32, 6 and 9 69, 7 and 5 75, 8 and 3 83, 5 and 4 54, all the 7s 77, 4 and 5 45, 6 and 4 64, 2 and 1 21, 6 0 60, 6 and 8 68, 6 and 2 62, 1 0 10, 7 and 6 76, 9 0 90. I didn't even hear a bingo.
Blue 1 68063.
Bingo is correct. Is there any other calls? No more calls? Game closed. All right, just before I call the last game in this session, just a reminder that during the break, the big fella will be down at table number 4 with his raffle. It is $5 a ticket, or you get 3 tickets for $10. When you buy your raffle ticket, you get a free flyer, and that will be played straight after the break. I'm not quite sure what he's giving away on the flyer tonight. No doubt he will make that announcement. First prize in the raffle is a fully maxed out pet for the remainder of the evening, followed by 10 lucky winners of mixed bundles of break opens. Out of sequence books, the next lot of books are $1 each, and we have a $2,000 jackpot on the end. So if you like an out of sequence book, please see staff on the floor. Tonight's flyers. As you know, we only have $2 flyers. There is no more $1 flyer. So please remember, both the flyers are $2 each.
Thank you.
The rolling
Welcome in,
jackpot
everyone.
is
If you haven't double
43
tapped on my screen, please do it, and please subscribe.
$50,000. And then your feature flyer
2K.
starts off at $999. Last game is being played on a pink ticket, ending 1-5 for $2,000. Good luck, first number.
Good luck.
5 and 3 53, 7 and 8 78, 6 and 7 67, 5 0 50, 5 and 4 54, 8 and 5 85. On its own number 6, all the 8s 88, 2 and 5 25, 3 0 30, 7 and 4 74. On its own number 4, 2 0 20, 1 and 9 19. On its own number 3, 8 and 1 81, 6 0 60, 6 and 4 64. All the 4s 44, 8 and 4 84. On its own number 5, 2 and 9 29, 7 and 3 73, 1 and 7 17, 6 and 9 69, 5 and 9 59. 1 and 2 12, 6 and 3 63, all the 2s 22, 1 and 3 13, 5 and 8 58, all the 1s 11, 1 and 4 14, 7 and 2 72, 2 and 8 28, 4 and 5 45, on its own number 9, 7 0 70, 3 and 4 34, on its own number 1, 4 and 8 48, 8 and 7 87, 2 and 6 26, 2 and 4 24, 2 and 7 27, on its own number 2, 6 and 2 62, all the 6s 66, 7 and 9 79, 3 and 2 32, all the 5s 55, 8 and 3 83, 2 and 1 21, upstairs 21. Come see me please.
How much are they?
Books are $1.
Can I get 6?
All right, I have a pet machine. Serial number is 1001521 is there. Ticket number is 67925. My bingo is absolutely correct. Is there any other calls? No more calls. Game is closed.
Oh, I like coming here. We got another coin. I've already got it, but we've got another one.
Ladies and gentlemen, you want to do a Christmas booking, they're doing that at the front counter. The front counter, just go and see a lecturer. You want to do a Christmas booking?
Okay.
No, the Christmas.
Oh, they're hitting my chair. What are the coins for? Oh, I just collect them. I just collect them.
Oh, those ones from the other way for a cigarette.
Yeah.
Raffle.
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 Yep. All good. Welcome in, guys. Everyone, double tap on the screen, please. It gets my likes up, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't.
It's raining out there. Yeah, but now it's raining.
It's gonna be muggy. They just said it's raining. You can see it clearer. It's weird because I can't see like your comments that clear. So I think I might need a bigger screen. So I'll bring my iPad next time and we'll give that a go. Just have. Oh, I would love to go just to a paper one. I went to one a couple months ago, and I won. I think everyone on our table won actually. Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I thought we maxed out picnic and win in the raffle.
Yeah, Sydney has bingo. I just don't know where it is. I remember when I was asking. I just don't know where it is at all. Oh, hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
What have you been up to?
$3, please. No change, yeah? I've got tip, yeah?
Flat tire.
You get 3 raffle
Ask for a
tickets.
50 then.
You get 3 bonus
Ask for a
prizes.
50 when you give one book.
It's called Nice and Slow. And the prize is $999. And then, of course, you can win a maxed out pet for the remainder of the evening.
We've got high numbers. Erica, you got these ones in your bag? Do you have these ones in your bag? Okay. I just wanted to see if I wanted to keep it or not. Thank you. I've got enough here. It's just the purple and the blue. Yeah. No, but where'd you get that one? From me?
$5 or $10? Pop your hand up, give me a wave. Yep, right down the back. Do you want a 5 or a 10?
I've got that one.
A 5?
That's a nice one.
Anyone else? Table 3? A 10 or a 5? A 10?
I don't have that one.
We're checking that table 3. Right now, I've got no tickets and 1 pot left.
Oh, got a
Does she have
lucky
it?
little half. Got a half. Got a half? Got a half.
Nah. So you got the pink too. It's really nice, that one. It's really
Does
nice.
anyone else want to try? Because this is the last game.
You've used it, yeah.
No, I haven't.
Yeah. I don't have that one.
Do you have flyers? Yes, sir. Have three of each, the future and the rolling. $12. We'll get two $1. Do you have a $2 coin? What was that, love? Two $1 books. Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
Okie dokie. I think we're done. We're done? Half. Lucky little half. Who
Welcome
wants
in
the
everyone.
half?
Everyone double
$5.
tap on my
Yes,
screen. It
33.
gives me likes
Thank
and
you.
subscribe,
Lady with
please.
laptop. Thank you everyone for supporting us in that raffle too.
What am I gonna
Listen, I got that big time last night.
Did you really?
They done me for $400.
Oh,
$400 twice in 1 week.
that hits the pocket, doesn't it?
So, no. No, for Domsky.
All right, we'll just pick a number tonight.
Yeah, it doesn't happen tonight. So,
We'll just pick a number. No, we'll go, I don't know, number 36. I know, he did say you got him last night. So let's go for number 36 tonight. I don't know why, but that'll do. 36. Oh. Oh, wow. All right, we're going to draw the raffle. Name a number on the back of your raffle ticket. Make some noise if you're a winner, because I really cannot hear a hand up. And the winners of the break opens, you can collect them during the office from Alicia in the next break. First one for a fully maxed out pet. Good luck, everyone. Goes to ticket number 2097. You got that? Wonderful. Thank you. All right. Next one. 1407. 1407. Here? Where? Thank you. Next one. 665.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next one. 2341. Thank you, Noel. Next one. 1490.
No.
Thank you.
No.
Next one. 3398.
No.
Yes, thank you. Next one. 587.
No. No.
Yeah, thank you. Next one.
Thank you.
2913.
No.
Thank you. Next one. 3387. Here, where? Thank you. Next one. 3905. And next one. 1286. Thank you everyone for supporting us in tonight's raffle. I did not get one out. All right.
It's on this one.
Let's
No, flyer.
play that bonus
Flyer.
line. I am going
Flyer
to put
first.
your pet machines into sleep mode.
That one. Yeah. No, it's this
All
one.
right, they should be snoozing now. Yes, they are. All right, for those that bought a
No,
raffle
it's yellow
ticket,
first, yeah.
you would have
Yeah.
received a raffle
That's why they're
plus
doing it.
flyer. That is what. And
It's always this one.
$99. Right, good luck everyone. Eyes down. First number. 3 and 2, 32. 1 and 7, 17. On its own, number 6. 6 and 4, 64. On its own, number 8. On its own, number 1. All the 5s, 55. 4 and 3, 43. 5, 0, 50. 4 and 5, 45. 1, 0, 10. 2 and 4, 24. 7 and 4, 74. 1 and 3, 13. 8, 0, 80. 5 and 6, 56. 8 and 7, 87. 9, 0, 90. 2 and 5, 25. 6 and 2, 62. 3 and 4, 34. 6 and 5, 65. 6 and 8, 68. 3 and 5, 35. 1 and 9, 19. All the 7, 77. 2 and 8, 28. All the 3s, 33. 8 and 3, 83. 6 and 1, 61. 4 and 9, 49. 5 and 8, 58. 4 and 7, 47. 2 and 6, 26. 5 and 4, 54. 6 and 7, 67. On its own, number 2. All the ones, 11. On its own, number 4. 7 and 6, 76. 5 and 9, 59. 8 and 2, 82. On its own, number 3. 8 and 6, 86. 4, 0, 40. 3 and 1, 31. 8 and 9, 89. 2 and 7, 27. 6, 0, 60. 2, 0, 20. 7 and 1, 71. 2 and 9, 29. 7 and 2, 72. 1 and 2, 12. 5 and 2, 52. 3, 0, 30. All the 4s, 44. 3 and 8, 38. 4 and 1, 41. 4 and 2, 42. 1 and 6, 16. God, I wouldn't give anyone wanted it. But number 36 didn't come out, big fella.
When you're hot, and when you're not, you're not.
16 raffle plus 306 3843.
And that bingo is correct. Colonel Bull, congratulations to you and congratulations for the staff.
Don't be like it, you know.
Number calls, game closed. All right.
Good
Time to
luck.
play our next session. Yellow back books, everyone. Please make sure you have your yellow back books. Paying at a green ticket, 317-9201, pence are 200001.
You're going to share with both
Good luck to you all. Eyes down. And your first number.
Worth a try.
1 and 8, 18. 1 and 7, 17. 6 and 1, 61. 1 and 9, 19. 7, 0, 70. 8 and 1, 81. 8 and 2, 82. 2 and 3, 23. 6 and 2, 62. On its own, number 9. 7 and 9, 79. 4 and 9, 49. 6 and 7, 67. 7 and 4, 74. All the ones, 11. 2 and 6, 26. 5 and 2, 52. 5 and 9, 59. 7 and 5, 75. 1 and 5, 15. 5 and 8, 58. All the 7, 77. All the 2s, 22. On its own, number 1. On its own, number 2. 7 and 6, 76. 2 and 7, 27. 8 and 6, 86. 8 and 9, 89. 4 and 5, 45. 1 and 2, 12. 6 and 5, 65. 3 and 7, 37. 2 and 4, 24. All the 6s, 66. 3 and 5, 35. 4 and 6, 46. 8 and 3, 83. 6 and 3, 63. 7 and 1, 71. 7 and 2, 72. 6 and 8, 68. All the 5s, 55. 2 and 8, 28. 6 and 9, 69. 4 and 3, 43. On its own, number 5. On its own, number 3. 3 and 1, 31. 3 and 2, 32.
Bingo!
Who's that? I'm not even hearing anyone call.
We've got 32 on the green ticket, serial number 20001, ticket number 61096.
No.
Correct. Any other calls? No, game closed. Next game is on the yellow ticket on 2, first number. 1 and 4, 14. 3 and 9, 39. 3 and 8, 38. 7 and 9, 79. 5 and 8, 58. 4, 0, 40. 6, 0, 60. 1 and 5, 15. 5 and 6, 56. All the 6s, 66. 4 and 9, 49. 7 and 6, 76. 8 and 6, 86. 1 and 6, 16. 1 and 7, 17. On its own, number 1. 2, 0, 20. 3 and 1, 31. 8 and 4, 84. 2 and 5, 25. 6 and 7, 67. on its own number 7, on its own number 4, 7 and 2 72, 1 and 2 12, 6 and 4 64, all the 1s 11, 5 and 2 52, all the 2s 22, 4 and 1 41, on its own number 6, 8 and 3 83, 6 and 9 69, 1 and 8 18, 8 and 7 87, 3 and 6 36, all the 8s 88, 6 and 2 62, all the 5s 55, all the 4s 44, 2 and 7 27, 8 and 9 89, 3 and 5 35, 8 and 2 82, 5 and 1 51, 1 and 9 19, 2 and 8 28, 1 0 10, 8 0 80, 7 and 5 75. That's a bingo. Yes. That was a little bingo. Sounded like a little mouse.
Stop and play.
You should. Alright. I have a pet machine, 20000275. Ticket number is 52830. My little quiet bingo is correct. Is there any other calls? No? Game closed. The next game is on an orange ticket ending on 3. Eyes down. First number. 8080. 1 and 6 16. 1 and 4 14. 3 and 1 31. All the 5s 55. All the 3s 33. 8 and 7 87. 6 and 2 62. 8 and 4 84. 3 and 2 32. 5 0 50. 4 and 7 47. 3 and 5 35. 2 and 8 28. 5 and 4 54. 3 and 6 36. 5 and 6 56. 4 and 5 45. On its own number 8. On its own number 7. On its own number 1. On its own number 3. 2 0 20. All the 1s 11. On its own number 6. 8 and 1 81. On its own number 4. 6 and 1 61. 3 0 30. 8 and 2 82. 5 and 1 51. 5 and 7 57. 4 and 9 49. 4 and 1 41. All the 2s 22. 5 and 3 53. 4 0 40. 7 and 9 79. 8 and 9 89. 4 and 3 43. 5 and 2 52. 1 and 3 13. 5 and 8 58. On its own number 2. 2 and 6 26. 9 0 90. 3 and 8 38. 3 and 9 39. 2 and 5 25. 7 and 8 78. 1 and 9 19. All the 8s 88. 8 and 5 85.
Ticket number 2, number 3, 5 3 7 5.
The 70s don't like you.
Correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed. Next game, blue ticket 04300, first number. On its own, number 9, 2 and 3 23. All the 4s 44. 1 and 8 18. 7 and 3 73. 5 and 1 51. 4 and 6 46. 2 and 1 21. 5 and 2 52. 5 and 7 57. 8 and 5 85. 4 and 5 45. All the 8s 88. 7 and 4 74. 7 and 2 72. On its own, number 7. 5 and 3 53. 3 and 4 34. 6 and 8 68. 6 and 5 65. 3 and 6 36. 6 0 60. 7 0 70. 6 and 7 67. 2 and 9 29. 5 and 6 56. 5 and 4 54. 4 and 1 41. All the 5s 55. 8 0 80. 2 0 20. On its own, number 3. On its own, number 6. On its own, number 2. 8 and 3 83. 4 and 9 49. 2 and 6 26. 1 and 2 12. 3 and 9 39. 3 and 5 35. 3 and 7 37. All the 2s 22. 4 0 40. On its own, number 1. 6 and 2 62. All the 7 77. 4 and 7 47. 1 0 10. 7 and 9 79. Bingo 79.
can't even get down.
79 tickets, 302, 004, 66, sorry, 65211.
Correct, any other calls? No? Game closed. Next game, pink ticket 05, first number, 8 and 7, 87, 3 and 1, 31, 7 and 1, 71, all the 5s, 55, 8 and 3, 83, 2 and 3, 23, 1 and 5, 15, 1 and 9, 19, 3 and 4, 34, 7 and 6, 76, all the 6s, 66, 2 and 1, 21, 3 and 9, 39, 2 and 4, 24, 6 and 8, 68, on its own number 3, 2 and 8, 28, 8 and 2, 82, 1 and 2, 12, 5 and 9, 59, 4 and 5, 45, 5 and 7, 57, 2, 0, 20, 7 and 3, 73, 1 and 7, 17, all the 1s, 11, 8 and 9, 89, 6 and 5, 65, 1 and 8, 18, 5, 0, 50, 1 and 6, 16, 8 and 5, 85, 1 and 4, 14, 6, 0, 60, 6 and 4, 64, on its own number 2, 4 and 2, 42, 7 and 9, 79, on its own number 6, 8 and 1, 81, all the 7, 77, 3 and 6, 36, 5 and 3, 53, 3 and 5, 35, on its own number 9, on its own number 1, 1, 0, 10, 4 and 9, 49, 4 and 7, 47, 5 and 6, 56, 3 and 2, 32, 7, 0, 70.
Big up!
When?
That's 79 tickets, 302, 005, 71625.
Bingo is correct. Any other polls? No, game closed. Alright, just give me a second. Okay, next game is being played on a green ticket. That's not right. Something's not right with my ball.
Are you winning it? No, you're not winning.
Just hang on 2 seconds, my board's just playing up. Just wait a minute. No, it just reverted back to a totally different game that I wasn't even playing, so. I'll see if this works. Okay, that looks a bit better. Alright, next game is on a green ticket ending 06, eyes down, first number. 6060, on its own number 1, 8 and 2, 82, on its own number 9, 8 and 7, 87, all the 3s, 33, 6 and 9, 69, 3 and 9, 39, 5 and 2, 52, 3 and 1, 31, on its own number 8, 5 and 9, 59, 1 and 6, 16, all the 5s, 55, all the 6s, 66, 2 and 8, 28, 3 and 4, 34, 6 and 5, 65, 5 and 4, 54, all the 2s, 22, 6 and 4, 64, all the 4s, 44, 2 and 1, 21, 6 and 1, 61, 5 and 7, 57, 4 and 8, 48, 8 and 5, 85, 7 and 8, 78, 2 and 4, 24, 3 and 6, 36, 9, 0, 90, 1 and 7, 17, 1 and 5, 15, 8 and 6, 86, 5 and 3, 53. 1 and 2, 12. 6 and 8, 68. On its own, number 7. 8 and 3, 83. 1 and 4, 14. 3 and 8, 38. 2 and 7, 27. All the 8s, 88. 6 and 7, 67. 7 and 3, 73. On its own, number 6. 7 and 1, 71. 4 and 1, 41. 7 and 2, 72. All the 7, 77. Come see me please upstairs.
So you said it was just drizzling there. That's not good for his phone, either is Haley. Hopefully they got the hose off the line.
Alright, so my pet has actually won it twice. So I do have a lucky pet machine, serial number 0006. First ticket number is 68690, and my next one is 68696. Both fingers on that pet are correct. Any other calls? No, game closed. Next game is on a yellow ticket 07, first number. 3030, 5050, 6 and 9, 69. All the 2s, 22. 3 and 8, 38. 3 and 5, 35. 1 and 8, 18. On its own, number 2. On its own, number 1. 2 and 6, 26. 8 and 2, 82. On its own, number 5. 3 and 2, 32. 2 and 4, 24. On its own, number 9. All the 6s, 66. 7 and 3, 73. 5 and 3, 53. 7 and 6, 76. 8 and 3, 83. 6 and 4, 64. 8 and 4, 84. All the 7, 77. 8 and 7, 87. 5 and 2, 52. All the 1s, 11. 2 and 3, 23. 4 and 5, 45. 7 and 2, 72. 5 and 8, 58. 4 and 7, 47. On its own, number 4. 6 and 2, 62. 4 and 6, 46. 1 and 2, 12. On its own, number 7. 5 and 9, 59. 6, 0, 60. 5 and 6, 56. 6 and 1, 61. 2 and 1, 21. 8, 0, 80. 1 and 5, 15. Bingo, 15.
43. 43 balls.
Daniela 207 589 Greeley.
Correct. Any other calls? No? Then closed. Next game's on an orange ticket ending 08. Eyes down. First number. 6 and 4, 64. All the 2s, 22. 7 and 3, 73. 1 and 6, 16. 2 and 3, 23. All the 1s, 11. 1 and 5, 15. 6 and 2, 62. 8 and 9, 89. 3 and 4, 34. On its own, number 4. 4 and 5, 45. 1, 0, 10. On its own, number 8. 7 and 5, 75. 5 and 3, 53. 6 and 7, 67. On its own, number 6. 4 and 2, 42. 2, 0, 20. On its own, number 9. 5 and 4, 54. 5 and 7, 57. 8 and 3, 83. 2 and 9, 29. 2 and 7, 27. 2 and 6, 26. 6, 0, 60. 3 and 7, 37. 7 and 6, 76. 1 and 7, 17. On its own, number 5. 1 and 9, 19. 2 and 4, 24. 4 and 8, 48. 5 and 6, 56. On its own, number 3. 4 and 3, 43. 4 and 1, 41. 8 and 1, 81. All the 8s, 88. 3 and 2, 32. 5 and 9, 59. 7 and 9, 79. 3, 0, 30. On its own, number 1. 4 and 9, 49. All the 4s, 44. 1 and 4, 14. 8 and 6, 86. Bingo, 86.
My top book, I marked 6 numbers off it.
6 orange 208
So this one will always have less numbers than this one. And then if this one becomes less, it jumps up. They change.
Number calls? Game closed. Next game, blue ticket 09, first number. 1 and 6, 16, 1 and 7, 17, 5 and 9, 59, 6 and 8, 68, 8 and 3, 83, 1 and 9, 19, 5, 0, 50, 8 and 4, 84, 7 and 3, 73, 1 and 4, 14, 6 and 4, 64. That's not my eyes, is it?
No.
Thank God for that.
About
Damn it.
Stella.
Oh. Okay, last number was 64. Your next number. 7 and 2, 72. All the 6 is 66. 2 and 3, 23. 6 and 5, 65. On its own, number 9. 6 and 3, 63. 5 and 6, 56. 4 and 6, 46. 7 and 9, 79. 6 and 9, 69. 7 and 1, 71. On its own, number 6. 4, 0, 40. On its own, number 7. 2 and 4, 24. 5 and 3, 53. 3 and 8, 38. 3 and 6, 36. 9, 0, 90. 3 and 5, 35. All the 8s, 88. 5 and 2, 52. 8 and 5, 85. All the 4s, 44. 4 and 7, 47. 8 and 6, 86. 7, 0, 70. 3 and 1, 31. 1 and 8, 18. 6, 0, 60. 7 and 4, 74. 6 and 2, 62. 1 and 3, 13. 1 and 2, 12. 5 and 8, 58. 1 and 5, 15. 8 and 9, 89. 2 and 5, 25. Bingo 25.
5 blue, 209, 51225.
Correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed. Alright.
No,
Just
2,000.
Maybe send me a message. Let's have a look.
Good luck.
So the feature flyer, which normally starts off at $999 in-house, then plus your feature, your in-house is now $1,400 plus the feature. So only $2 for that flyer, and then of course we have the rolling jackpot flyer, is also $2. Last game is on a pink ticket, ending 10. Eyes down, first number. On its own, number 6. 6 and 8, 68. All the 6s, 66. On its own, number 7. 1 and 8, 18. 7 and 1, 71. 2 and 5, 25. 2, 0, 20. 6 and 7, 67. 5 and 6, 56. 4 and 8, 48. 8 and 7, 87. 2 and 3, 23. 3 and 7, 37. On its own, number 3. 1 and 3, 13. 2 and 8, 28. 3 and 9, 39. 7 and 5, 75. 3 and 1, 31. 8, 0, 80. 5 and 7, 57. 8 and 5, 85. 8 and 1, 81. 6 and 5, 65. 6 and 4, 64. 3 and 4, 34. 3 and 5, 35. On its own, number 8. 7, 0, 70. All the 5s, 55. 8 and 9, 89. 4 and 2, 42. 9, 0, 90. On its own, number 1. 2 and 7, 27. 6 and 2, 62. 2 and 4, 24. 4 and 3, 43. 8 and 4, 84. 6, 0, 60. 2 and 1, 21. 4 and 6, 46. 5 and 3, 53. On its own, number 2. All the 8s, 88. 8 and 3, 83. 6 and 9, 69. 1 and 6, 16. 5 and 8, 58. All the 7s, 77. 1 and 2, 12. 2 calls. 6, 6, 4, 3, 9. First one's correct.
69532.
I'll be back, guys. I have to go put it on my machine.
532. Also,
Nah.
You got the white one?
Can I get 6 books, Josh? Yeah. Thank you.
Do you want my feet, Josh?
Josh has books. Oh, yes, please.
Are the books $2?
Did I give you a change or what's going
No,
on?
no, no. No, it's all left.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I'm all over
That's
the
all
shop.
right. That's okay.
Good luck.
How much are the books? $1.
$1 each.
3, please.
3? Good luck.
Alright, if you want this feature flyer, you need to put your hand up now. $2 each, the in-house is 14, you win up to between 500 and 1,000 on the game. So the minimum you can win on this flyer is $1,900. $1,900 on this feature flyer. Pop your hand up.
Are the coins handed out at certain times? What do you make? What coins? The one that I just showed, the $2 coin. It's just change.
Josh, what do you want to give me? You write down? She did. You got yours.
Yeah, because you went straight past us.
I was busy.
I was like, where's
They're all yelling at
Steve?
me.
Where's Steve? And you went to the room. Even Kelly's telling you.
They're killing you.
They're killing me, pal. That's right. They're killing me. It's like a long way from out there.
I know.
Yelling at us.
They're killing you.
He'll be right, Kelly. He's used to it.
Guys, Mum, please, I have 3 classes.
No, it's just Australian money. No bingo coins. I've just gotten 2 at bingo, so. I used to intentionally, like I'd go to the bank and get like, 6K of $2 coins and go through them and then keep the special ones out of it. That's how I ended up with like most of my collection. I've got some new ones that I brought through other collectors. But I haven't done that in a while. I might do that again soon. Yeah, they just have like colours on them and stuff. They're pretty cool. If I can, I don't think I dropped it in the bottom of my bag. I would have put it in the side so I don't spend it. Let's have a look. Yeah. So this one is, what's this one? The Oz. So it's an A. So there's 3 coins in this one and it's AUS. Got about 6 of them, I reckon. But I'll keep it. My phone falling down. It's so busy today. Hello. So busy. I'm tired. At my What's that? Oh yeah, what's that? No, it's just Oz, AUS.
Anyone else after books or flyers? Last chance, $2 flyer. We're playing it now. Change is going up. I've got 1 sheet left. 1 sheet and a 3 of the feature flyer.
If you'd like to get your feature flyer ready, please. Josh has 2 feature flyers left.
I've got 3 feature flyers.
Terry has 3. And I'm about to play it, so if you please.
Yes, I promise. You can see her again after training Thursday night and we'll have Friday off. And I reckon why who's coming to the gym Wednesday night? You read her parents good teaching. I reckon, yeah, you can meet her.
Thank you.
Alright, if you'd like to get your Stargate flyer. That is what we're about to play. $1,400 plus your star feature. Alright, good luck everyone. Stargate flyer, serial number is 66092. Packs are running at 600001. Good luck to you all. Nice loud call. Eyes down. And your first number. 1N414, 1N7710, 7 and 8 78, on its own number 4, 9090, 3 and 6 36, 1N2 12, 4 and 1, 41. All the 7, 77. 6 and 1, 61. 8 and 9, 89. On its own, number 1. 4 and 5, 45. All the 6s, 66. On its own, number 6. 3 and 1, 31. 2 and 5, 25. 8 and 6, 86. 3 and 2, 32. 4 and 9, 49. 1, 0, 10. 8 and 7, 87. All the 4s, 44. On its own, number 5. 3, 0, 30. On its own, number 3. 1 and 8, 18. 7, 0, 70. 6 and 7, 67. 7 and 1, 71. 7 and 9, 79. All the 5s, 55. On its own, number 7. 2 and 3, 23. All the 1s, 11. On its own, number 8. 6 and 5, 65. 7 and 4, 74. 7 and 2, 72. 1 and 5, 15. 5 and 3, 53. All the 3s, 33. 8 and 3, 83. 5 and 4, 54. 4 and 3, 43. 6 and 2, 62. 3 and 9, 39. 8 and 4, 84. 7 and 3, 73. 2, 0, 20. 5, 0, 50.
Alright, my last 3 and 2 books. $1 each.
What do you need? 29.
I love it.
50 on the ticket, sir, on 6, double 1, 5, 4, 7, 8, 9.
That bingo is absolutely correct. Congratulations to our lucky winner. No one calls. No, game is closed. Now we're going to quickly jump into promo games. And you're going to pick a star. It is really simple, yeah? It is either blue, orange, or green.
Green.
Blue, orange, or green.
Green.
Got orange.
Blue. All right, here we go. What's your bonus under blue? $500 bonus. Well done. Congratulations. She's excited, don't you worry. She was busy writing her stuff. Okay. If you'd like to get your blue back books ready, please.
Let's go balloons.
Blue back books. Playing on a green ticket, serial number 2497601. Pets are running at 300001. Good luck. Eyes down. First number. 4 and 2, 42. 2 and 1, 21. 6 and 8, 68. All the 4s, 44. On its own, number 4. 3, 0, 30. 4 and 5, 45. 5 and 4, 54. 1 and 8, 18. All the 3s, 33. 7 and 8, 78. 1 and 6, 16. 1 and 3, 13. 6 and 7, 67. 1, 0, 10. All the 2s, 22. 2 and 3, 23. 5 and 8, 58. 5 and 2, 52. 3 and 7, 37. 4 and 1, 41. 4 and 3, 43. 5 and 7, 57. All the 7, 77. 2 and 6, 26. 2 and 7, 27. On its own, number 8. 2, 0, 20. 9, 0, 90. 3 and 2, 32. 6 and 1, 61. 6 and 9, 69. 8 and 9, 89. On its own, number 5. 5 and 3, 53. 3 and 6, 36. On its own, number 6. 8, 0, 80. 3 and 5, 35. All the 6s, 66. 8 and 4, 84. All the 5s, 55. 5 and 1, 51. 8 and 6, 86. On its own, number 1. 6 and 3, 63. Bingo, 63.
Very green, 10301 66723.
And correct. Any other calls? No, game closed. Next game, yellow ticket 02, first number. All the 4s, 44. On its own, number 7. 8 and 7, 87. 8 and 4, 84. 6 and 9, 69. 7 and 3, 73. 4, 0, 40. 4 and 7, 47. 3 and 9, 39. 6 and 5, 65. 1 and 8, 18. all the 3s 33, 5 and 8 58. On its own, number 2, 3 and 1 31, 8 and 1 81, 3 and 5 35, 2 0 20, 2 and 5 25, 5 and 7 57, 1 and 3 13. On its own, number 6, 8 0 80, 6 and 1 61, 3 and 6 36, 1 and 4 14, 2 and 7 27, 2 and 3 23, 1 0 10. All the 6s 66, 1 and 5 15, 2 and 9 29, 7 and 2 72, 4 and 3 43, all the 7 77, 6 and 8 68, 7 and 1 71, all the 5s 55, 5 0 50, 6 0 60, all the 2s 22 56. On its own, number 4, 5 and 9 59, 5 and 1 51. On its own, number 1, 6 and 2 62, bingo 62.
62 on the yellow ticket, serial number 30002, ticket number 60435.
And that is correct. Any other polls? No? Game closed. Next game is on orange ticket 03, first number. 7 and 1 71, 8 and 2 82, 5 0 50, 7 and 2 72, 1 and 6 16, 7 and 9 79, 7 and 3 73, 5 and 4 54, 6 and 8 68, 5 and 1 51, 1 and 9 19, 2 0 20. On its own, number 7, 2 and 4 24, 5 and 7 57, 6 and 7 67. On its own, number 3, 1 and 4 14, 7 and 8 78, all the 5s 55. On its own, number 9, 4 and 8 48, 6 and 9 69, 5 and 8 58, 1 0 10, 5 and 6 56, 7 and 4 74, 3 and 1 31, 4 and 9 49, 3 and 9 39, 1 and 3 13, 3 and 6 36, 4 and 2 42, all the 4s 44, 4 and 5 45, 7 and 6 76, 8 and 6 86, 2 and 1 21, 2 and 6 26, 8 and 9 89. On its own, number 6, 3 and 7 37, 4 and 7 47, all the 1s 11, 4 0 40, 6 and 1 61, 5 and 9 59, 6 0 60, 4 and 3 43, 5 and 2 52. On its own, number 5, 6 and 4 64, bingo 64.
For orange 0003 70291.
Correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed. Blue ticket 04 300, first number. 4 and 6 46, 5 0 50, 4 0 40, 5 and 3 53, 8 0 80, 5 and 7 57, 4 and 2 42, 8 and 9 89, 1 0 10, 2 and 7 27, 2 0 20, 2 and 6 26, 1 and 8 18, 4 and 8 48, all the 1s 11, 5 and 4 54, 8 and 6 86. On its own, number 7, 7 0 70, 1 and 4 14, 5 and 8 58, 3 and 9 39, 2 and 5 25, 8 and 1 81, 8 and 4 84, 6 and 3 63, all the 4s 44, 4 and 1 41, 4 and 9 49, 1 and 5 15, 5 and 9 59, 6 and 8 68, 6 and 9 69, 7 and 2 72, 2 and 8 28, all the 8s 88, 7 and 8 78. On its own, number 8, 1 and 7 17, 7 and 9 79, 3 0 30, 7 and 3 73, 3 and 4 34, 7 and 5 75, 9 0 90, 2 and 4 24. On its own, number 6, 1 and 6 16, 5 and 2 52, 6 and 1 61, 2 and 1 21, 3 and 7 37, all the 7 77.
2 bars.
2 numbers.
5704, 57204.
50 57204, correct. Another call?
Ticket serial number 300004, ticket number 48402.
Also correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed. Next game, pink ticket 05, first number. 5 and 1, 51. On its own, number 7. 3 and 2, 32. 8 and 1, 81. 6 and 4, 64. 2 and 1, 21. 6, 0, 60. 2 and 9, 29. 5, 0, 50. 4 and 3, 43. 7 and 4, 74. 5 and 7, 57. 3 and 7, 37. 6 and 8, 68. All the 6 are 66. 5 and 8, 58. 4 and 9, 49. 2 and 8, 28. 8 and 7, 87. All the 7, 77. 6 and 5, 65. 4 and 6, 46. 2 and 5, 25. 5 and 3, 53. 4 and 1, 41. 8 and 9, 89. 2, 0, 20. 8 and 4, 84. 4 and 5, 45. 6 and 7, 67. 7 and 9, 79. On its own, number 1. On its own, number 2. 3 and 6, 36. 4, 0, 40. 9, 0, 90. 1 and 7, 17. 8 and 2, 82. 7, 0, 70. 1, 0, 10. 2 and 3, 23. 4 and 7, 47. 6 and 2, 62. 1 and 2, 12. On its own, number 4. All the 3s, 33. Is that a bingo?
Until
Is that on 33?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, 33, 3005, 69795.
Bingo is correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed. Next game, green ticket 06, first number. 6 and 8, 68. 3 and 8, 38. 2 and 1, 21. On its own, number 9. 2 and 5, 25. 5 and 4, 54. 7 and 8, 78. 2 and 9, 29. 8 and 5, 85. 4, 0, 40. 4 and 9, 49. 3 and 7, 37. All the 4s, 44. 1 and 2, 12. All the 6s, 66. 6 and 7, 67. On its own, number 6. All the 7s, 77. 6 and 1, 61. 1 and 3, 13. 3 and 1, 31. 3 and 6, 36. 1, 0, 10. 5 and 6, 56. 8 and 7, 87. On its own, number 2. 5 and 8, 58. 2, 0, 20. 7, 0, 70. 7 and 4, 74. 8 and 2, 82. 7 and 1, 71. All the 5s, 55. 4 and 7, 47. 1 and 8, 18. 7 and 9, 79. 4 and 3, 43. 6, 0, 60. 6 and 2, 62. 8, 0, 80. 1 and 5, 15. 7 and 2, 72. 5 and 2, 52. On its own, number 8. 5 and 1, 51. 1 and 7, 17. 4 and 8, 48. 6 and 4, 64. 7 and 3, 73. 3 and 4, 34. 4 and 2, 42. 8 and 1, 81. Bingo, everyone.
You want green 3006, 57105.
Correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed. Okay, yellow ticket 07, first number. 3 and 7, 37. 4 and 8, 48. 5 and 4, 54. 4 and 5, 45. 5 and 6, 56. 2 and 8, 28. 3 and 8, 38. On its own, number 9. 8 and 6, 86. 2, 0, 20. 6 and 8, 68. 5 and 7, 57. 3 and 5, 35. 1 and 6, 16. 1 and 5, 15. 6 and 4, 64. 2 and 1, 21. 3 and 2, 32. 1 and 7, 17. On its own, number 3. 6 and 9, 69. 2 and 9, 29. All the 3s, 33. 7 and 4, 74. 1 and 2, 12. 7 and 9, 79. 4, 0, 40. 6 and 3, 63. 5 and 8, 58. 2 and 7, 27. 1 and 9, 19. 4 and 2, 42. 4 and 1, 41. 6, 0, 60. 5 and 1, 51. 3 and 4, 34. 4 and 3, 43. On its own, number 5. 3, 0, 30. 8 and 5, 85. 1 and 8, 18. 7 and 8, 78. 2 and 4, 24. 3 and 6, 36. 2 and 6, 26. 9, 0, 90. All must...
90.
I'm glad you did that.
Yellow 307 66912.
That is absolutely correct. Any other polls? No? Can close. Next game. Try that again. Next game, orange ticket 08300, first number. 1 and 6, 16. 1 and 8, 18. 3 and 1, 31. 4 and 1, 41. 3 and 9, 39. 1 and 7, 17. 6 and 5, 65. 1 and 2, 12. 8 and 2, 82. 4 and 6, 46. 5 and 6, 56. 3 and 2, 32. 7 and 5, 75. 7 and 1, 71. 8 and 1, 81. 7 and 3, 73. On its own, number 3. 7 and 2, 72. 7, 0, 70. 1 and 3, 13. 5 and 1, 51. 4, 0, 40. 5 and 9, 59. On its own, number 7. On its own, number 5. On its own, number 6. 6 and 2, 62. 6 and 9, 69. 8 and 3, 83. 3 and 6, 36. 5 and 2, 52. All the ones, 11. 3, 0, 30. 6 and 1, 61. All the threes, 33. On its own, number 8. 3 and 8, 38. 5 and 4, 54. 5 and 7, 57. 7 and 6, 76. 2 and 1, 21. 7 and 4, 74. 1, 0, 10. 9, 0, 90. 5 and 3, 53. 2 and 6, 26. All the 8s, 88. 2 and 3, 23. 8 and 5, 85. 7 and 9, 79. Bingo, 79.
First one. 79, tickets for number 3, double 8, 49018.
Correct.
Next one, 79, also on tickets for number 3, double 8, 59108.
Correct. Any other polls?
No.
No? Then close. Next game, blue ticket 09, first number. 2 and 5, 25. 5 and 4, 54. 1, 0, 10. On its own, number 2. 3 and 7, 37. 2 and 9, 29. On its own, number 6. 8 and 7, 87. 7 and 5, 75. 6 and 7, 67. 4 and 9, 49. 7 and 2, 72. 6 and 4, 64. 3 and 9, 39. 3 and 6, 36. 5, 0, 50. 2 and 4, 24. 7, 0, 70. 1 and 7, 17. 6 and 5, 65. 5 and 1, 51. 7 and 6, 76. All the 6s, 66. 2 and 1, 21. All the 1s, 11. 1 and 3, 13. 5 and 9, 59. On its own, number 4. 6 and 1, 61. 1 and 2, 12. 4 and 1, 41. 1 and 4, 14. 3 and 5, 35. 2, 0, 20. On its own, number 5. 8 and 2, 82. 8 and 1, 81. 1 and 8, 18. 7 and 3, 73. 3 and 2, 32. 9, 0, 90. 7 and 9, 79. 5 and 8, 58. On its own, number 1. 8 and 4, 84. All the 2s, 22. 2 and 6, 26. All the 5s, 55. On its own, number 7. 4 and 7, 47. 5 and 6, 56. On its own, number 8. 4 and 3, 43. Bingo, 43.
Hand up, please. 3 balls. 4. 4.
Win that, did I?
009 5909.
59039, that one's correct.
Ticket 003, 0009, 6300.
That one's correct.
009 49127.
That one's correct.
Yeah, one more. Also 43, ticket 03, 009, 69108.
That one's correct. All 4 bingos correct. Any other calls? No, game closed. Bishop did just send in a message, and the in-house for the $2 rolling jackpot flyer is 2,200. But if you can call bingo with 43 calls or under, 50 grand. All right, last game, pink ticket, ending 10. Eyes down. First number, 2 and 4, 24. 5 and 7, 57. On its own, number 7. 4, 0, 40. 6 and 4, 64. On its own, number 6, 5, 0, 50. On its own, number 8, 2 and 9, 29. On its own, number 2, 3 and 5, 35. 3 and 4, 34. 5 and 1, 51. 8 and 6, 86. 3 and 7, 37. 1 and 3, 13. All the 5s, 55. 1 and 4, 14. On its own, number 5. On its own, number 3. 3 and 6, 36, 1 and 7, 17, all the 1s, 11, 8 and 1, 81, 6 and 1, 61, 6 and 7, 67, 2 and 7, 27, 7, 0, 70, 5 and 8, 58, 7 and 3, 73, 3, 0, 30, 3 and 8, 38, 2 and 5, 25, 7 and 1, 71, on its own, number 1. All the 4s, 44, 5 and 4, 54, 8 and 3, 83, 5 and 3, 53, 1 and 8, 18, all the 6s, 66, 7 and 6, 76, all the 8s, 88, 5 and 6, 56, 1 and 2, 12, 1 and 6, 16, bingo 16.
46 calls.
User 16, 8004816.
That bingo is absolutely correct. Is there any other calls? No more calls, game closed.
What break are we? Next one is 50,000. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't double tapped, please double tap on my screen. already. 50,000, yeah, 50,000.
Hey, now I'm not going to school tomorrow.
Everyone double tap on my screen. Get my likes up. Absolutely.
I might get her to walk to your house so after school now. I don't have to put the dryer. Get everything done at work.
So when she comes tomorrow, Monday.
Well, tomorrow now I'll get her to walk to yours because I have to go to school. So
Got my pen out just in case we need it.
Tuesday, Thursday.
Sign for this, to give details for this check for 50,000. Getting ready.
Sorry? No, she's not. I don't know about that. I don't know. I've got a formal complaint from her, so I've got to take it with the lawyer. Yeah, and I'm going to give you another one for next Sunday night. Yeah, it'll be handed out to you in the last session. And you keep that for next Sunday.
Hey?
Well, it'll be handed out. It'll be a
Oh yeah, that's what they done with. That's what they done with Friday too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, the
Okay.
discrimination
No, I
when you
know.
call someone
Yeah.
a grandmother and she's got a grandmother. Granny, you can't call someone granny if they're not a granny. No, she's not, mate. You're not a granny until you've had grandchildren. Then you work that out.
$2 flyer. Jenny and I have got the flyers,
Go to the discrimination because you're picking
and the two boys, Josh and Steve, have got
age
the book.
discrimination, they call that.
Flyers, $2 flyer,
Oh, no, she just threw it.
$200 in-house.
See? You got a car? I'll still own that next week.
Yeah, I know, Kelly.
Just settle down, please.
That's all right, I'll grab some. I'll come back here, yeah. Go back. It's been there. How many?
For as little as $5. If you don't want the house, take the cash. What is
Where are you? Back.
And anyone else like flyers? I've got a couple of twos or singles. Just an extra flyer. $2 each.
Yeah, it's full. It's packed. La, 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 la. Bye.
Anyone else for another segment, Paul?
it can get bad. Like, I think it can hold 900 people.
3 singles and a double. In the $2 flyer.
Alright. Anyone want bar 6 books? Josh, you've got... Oh, you might have 10 grand in there, Josh. You might have the 10 grand in there. Lucky last books. You never know.
2 single flyers left. Anyone want 2 single flyers?
We'll do 6 of them.
So, thanks.
Alright. Still got 6. Oh, who wants Josh's lucky books? Lucky books.
Me,
Josh,
Jane.
over 3.
Take
No,
3,
go on.
Jane.
Yes. I'll do that and play in that first. Yeah.
Oh, it'll be this one. I reckon.
Alright, if everyone could please take their seats. $200 value. 606 yellow flyer, first number.
Yeah.
5 and 9, 59. 6 and 3, 63. All the 4s, 44. All the 3s, 33. On its own, number 2. 2 and 4, 24. 3 and 4, 34. 7 and 9, 79. 3 and 9, 39. 1 and 6, 16. 7 and 8, 78. 8 and 3, 83. All the 7, 77. 7 and 3, 73. On its own, number 8. All the 2s 22. 9090. 6 and 8 68. On its own number 7. 8 and 6 86. 1 and 9 19. On its own number 6. 3 and 8 38. 2 and 1 21. 6 0 60. 2 and 3 23. 8 and 4 84. 2 and 9 29. 8 and 2 82. 4 and 1 41. 6 and 1 61. On its own number 5. 3 and 5 35. 6 and 7 67. 6 and 4 64. 4 and 7 47. 5 and 7 57. 8 and 5 85. 5 0 50. 5 and 2 52. 1 and 3 13. 5 and 1 51. 1 and 8 18. 7 and 6 76. 5 and 4 54. 1 and 5 15. 4 and 3 43. 3 and 6 36. 4 0 40. 2 and 7 27. All the 5s 55. 8 and 1 81. 3 0 30. Bingo 30. The mic's on in the office.
Just before we go, anybody in this hall. If I catch you or find you on the campus freaking elastic band, you will be banned for life. Thank you.
That's Troy, dog.
Thanks, big fella. Alrighty.
Hey?
It is
No.
time to play the rolling
I don't do
jackpot
that
flyer.
anyway.
Please make sure the green flyer is the only flyer we have left.
Thanks, Cal.
Serial number is 100609.
Good luck.
Pets are 500001. Of course, this game is called Nice and Slow.
50k. 50k.
Good luck to you all. Eyes down, first number. 8 and 1 81. 5 and 3 53. 1 and 6 16. 7 and 3 73. On its own number 3. All the 7 77. 1 and 2 12. 8 and 4 84. 3 and 2 32. 5 and 8 58. 1 0 10. On its own number 2. 7 and 2 72. 3 0 30. 2 and 3 23. All the 3s 33. 6 and 7 67. 2 and 8 28. 5 and 7 57. 7 and 4 74. On its own number 9. On its own number 5. 3 and 1 31. 2 and 1 21. 8 and 3 83. On its own number 1. 1 and 7 17. 8 and 2 82. 6 and 8 68. 8 and 9 89. 5 and 2 52. 4 and 1 41. 3 and 6 36. 4 and 2 42. 7 and 8 78. 3 and 8 38. All the 6s 66. 4 and 5 45. 7 and 9 79. All the ones 11. 1 and 9, 19. 7 0, 70. 1 and 4, 14. 1 and 5, 15. 4 and 7, 47. On its own, number 7. 6 and 2, 62. On its own, number 4. 3 and 5, 35. 4 and 8, 48. 2 0, 20. 2 and 9, 29. 9 0, 90. 4 and 3, 43. All the 8s, 88. 3 and 9, 39. On its own, number 8. 5 0, 50. Bingo on 50. Where's that winner?
Right, goes back to you. We've got a few birthdays tonight, so we all wish John, Sharon, Lucy, and Luke a very happy birthday.
Westside, put your hands together and wish our patrons happy, happy birthday.
Thanks, Alice, thanks, Clara, 50159
That bingo is absolutely correct. Is there any other calls? No more calls? Okay. Alright. Okay, we're about to start our last session.
Here you go, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Shouldn't eat cheese and kebab before I
Did I give you one, huh?
Yeah, just here.
Good luck for this game, guys.
For next
Alright.
Sunday.
Greenback Brooks playing in the green ticket 327391. Too good. 400001 for pets. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Eyes down. First number. 5 and 7, 57. On its own, number 6. 2 and 7, 27. 5 and 1, 51. 8 and 3, 83. 4 and 2, 42. 4 and 8, 48. 1 and 7, 17. 6 and 9, 69. 8 and 2, 82. 1 and 4, 14. 6 and 5, 65. 5 and 2, 52. 1 and 9, 19. 1 and 8, 18. 3 and 8, 38. 5 and 8, 58. 4 0, 40. 6 and 1, 61. 7 0, 70. All the 8s, 88. 8 and 9, 89. 5 and 9, 59. On its own, number 9. All the 3s, 33. 7 and 5, 75. 6 and 4, 64. 2 and 1, 21. 1 and 5, 15. 2 0, 20. 6 and 8, 68. 2 and 8, 28. 7 and 3, 73. 3 and 5, 35. 7 and 4, 74. 7 and 1, 71. On its own, number 2. 1 and 6, 16. On its own, number 4. 8 and 1, 81. 7 and 9, 79. 6 and 3, 63. 3 and 2, 32. All the 7, 77. 8 0, 80. 8 and 5, 85. 3 and 9, 39. 9 0, 90. 4 and 1, 41. 2 and 4, 24. Bingo 24.
Okay.
24 Marine 401 506.
Correct, any other calls? No, game calls. Yellow ticket 02, first number. 6 and 3, 63. All the 7, 77. 5 and 6, 56. 6 and 2, 62. 2 and 1, 21. 2 and 8, 28. On its own, number 1. 2 and 3, 23. All the 4s, 44. 8 and 2, 82. 6 and 8, 68. 6 and 4, 64. 2 and 6, 26. 4 and 8, 48. 1 and 6, 16. 3 and 9, 39. 7 and 8, 78. 8 and 4, 84. 6 and 5, 65. 8 and 7, 87. 7 and 1, 71. 3 and 4, 34. All the 1s, 11. 9 0, 90. 5 and 8, 58. On its own, number 5. 8 and 1, 81. 8 and 3, 83. 4 and 2, 42. On its own, number 9. 5 and 1, 51. 3 0, 30. 4 and 6, 46. 6 and 9, 69. 6, 0, 60. 5 and 4, 54. All the 2s, 22. 4 and 1, 41. 8 and 5, 85. 3 and 5, 35. 4, 0, 40. 4 and 9, 49. 7 and 2, 72. 3 and 2, 32. 4 and 3, 43. 3 and 6, 36. 2 and 9, 29. 1 and 7, 17. 5 and 3, 53. All the 8s, 88. 5 and 7, 57. 6 and 1, 61. Bingo 61. Table 2.
We've got 61 on tickets, number 4, Dr. 2, 59059.
Correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed. Alright, next game is on orange ticket 03, eyes down, first number. 2 and 1, 21. On its own, number 2. On its own, number 4. 7 and 5, 75. 1 and 7, 17. 5 and 7, 57. 3 and 4, 34. 2 and 5, 25. 1 and 6, 16. 2 and 4, 24. 6 and 1, 61. All the 6s, 66. 7, 0, 70. 4 and 8, 48. 4 and 5, 45. On its own, number 3. 3 and 7, 37. 7 and 3, 73. 2 and 3, 23. 6 and 9, 69. 1 and 2, 12. 8 and 1, 81. On its own, number 1. 4 and 1, 41. 7 and 9, 79. 5 and 9, 59. 5 and 1, 51. 5 and 4, 54. On its own, number 5. 8 and 6, 86. 2 and 9, 29. 4 and 6, 46. 6 and 7, 67. On its own, number 8. All the 3s, 33. 6 and 5, 65. 1 and 8, 18. 8 and 9, 89. 1, 0, 10. On its own, number 6. 5, 0, 50. 2, 0, 20. 4, 0, 40. 3 and 9, 39. 8 and 4, 84. 6 and 3, 63. 2 and 8, 28. Bingo 28.
Got a green back book. 28 on orange ticket. 3273-903. 6496.
Correct. Any other goals? No. Game closed. Okay, next game's on a blue ticket, ending 04, eyes down, and your first number. 4 and 6, 46. 8 and 7, 87. 7 and 4, 74. All the 2s, 22. 4 and 1, 41. 8 and 6, 86. 6 and 8, 68. 6 and 5, 65. On its own, number 2. 3 and 1, 31. 5, 0, 50. 8 and 2, 82. 4 and 8, 48. On its own, number 5. 8 and 9, 89. 5 and 3, 53. 1 and 4, 14. 6 and 1, 61. 5 and 6, 56. 3 and 9, 39. 5 and 9, 59. 5 and 2, 52. 2 and 4, 24. On its own, number 9. 7 and 5, 75. 5 and 7, 57. On its own, number 3. 4 and 2, 42. 4 and 3, 43. 4 and 7, 47. 1 and 2, 12. 6 and 2, 62. 1 and 7, 17. 6, 0, 60. 2 and 3, 23. 1 and 3, 13. 2, 0, 20. 5 and 8, 58. 2 and 6, 26. 7 and 6, 76. 7, 0, 70. 2 and 7, 27. 7 and 3, 73. 4 and 5, 45. Is that a bingo?
45 on the ticket, number 4, Dr. 4, 60963.
Correct. Any other calls? No. Game closed. Your next game is on a pink ticket 05, first number. 8 and 3, 83. 8 and 4, 84, 70, 70, 8, 0, 80, 1 and 5, 15, 5 and 3, 53, 5 and 9, 59, 6 and 7, 67, 3 and 6, 36, on its own number 9, 6 and 8, 68, on its own number 6, 5 and 4, 54, 4 and 1, 41, 2 and 8, 28, 5, 0, 50, all the 1s, 11, 3 and 4, 34, 5 and 6, 56, all the 3s, 33, 1 and 8, 18, 7 and 1, 71, 5 and 2, 52, 8 and 7, 87, all the 6s, 66, 7 and 8, 78, 5 and 8, 58, 3 and 5, 35, 1, 0, 10, 7 and 9, 79, on its own number 7, 2 and 3, 23, 2 and 9, 29, 2 and 1, 21, 2 and 4, 24, 7 and 3, 73, 1 and 6, 16, 2 and 7, 27, 7 and 5, 75, on its own number 2, 3 and 8, 38, 1 and 2, 12, 5 and 1, 51, 8 and 9, 89, all the 8s, 88, 2, 0, 20, 3 and 2, 32, on its own number 3, 3 and 9, 39, all the 4s, 44, 7 and 4, 74, 2 and 5, 25, 6 and 5, 65, 1 and 3, 13, 1 and 7, 17, 3 and 7, 37. Winner?
What you need?
Upstairs? Come see me, please. I have a pen machine, serial number is 40005, 37 is there, ticket number 68123. My bingo is correct, money will come up to you. I did just repeat money through it, didn't I? No more calls, game closed. Next game is a green ticket, 06. Eyes down, and your first number. All the 2s, 22, 5 and 8, 58, 8 and 4, 84, on its own number 3, 1 and 3, 13, 8 and 6, 86, 2 and 4, 24, 5 and 7, 57, 1 and 2, 12, 8, 0, 80, all the 5s, 55, 6 and 7, 67, all the 4s, 44, 6 and 9, 69, 6 and 8, 68, 3 and 9, 39, 5 and 4, 54, 3 and 1, 31, 2 and 6, 26, 3 and 5, 35, 2 and 3, 23, 3 and 6, 36, 7 and 3, 73, 1 and 6, 16, 9, 0, 90, on its own number 7, 6 and 5, 65, all the 1s, 11, on its own number 6, on its own number 8, 5, 0, 50, 4 and 5, 45, 8 and 3, 83, 1 and 7, 17, 8 and 2, 82, 3 and 7, 37, 4 and 3, 43, 7, 0, 70, 7 and 6, 76, 6 and 1, 61, 5 and 2, 52, 4 and 1, 41, 8 and 9, 89, 8 and 1, 81, 5 and 1, 51, 7 and 2, 72, 1 and 5, 15, 7 and 4, 74, 4, 0, 40, 4 and 7, 47, 5 and 6, 56, bingo 56.
56 on the ticket, serial number 4, so 6, 59198.
Correct. Is there any other calls? No? And closed. Your next game is on the yellow ticket 07, first number. 1 and 2, 12. 6 and 2, 62, 3 and 5, 35, 3 and 6, 36, 5 and 6, 56, 3 and 8, 38, 1 and 3, 13, on its own number 5, 2 and 7, 27, 2 and 1, 21, 6, 0, 60, 1 and 4, 14, 4 and 1, 41, 2 and 4, 24, 8 and 4, 84, 4 and 7, 47, 3 and 7, 37, 4 and 9, 49, 4 and 8, 48, 2 and 3, 23, 1, 0, 10. On its own, number 8. 6 and 7, 67, 4 and 5, 45. 2 and 6, 26, 2 and 9, 29. All the 2s, 22. 8 and 2, 82. 1 and 6, 16. 3 and 1, 31. 4, 0, 40. 8, 0, 80. 8 and 3, 83. 7 and 5, 75. 6 and 5, 65. 7 and 3, 73. 6 and 3, 63. 7, 0, 70. All the 4s, 44. 1 and 7, 17. 2, 0, 20. 5, 0, 50. All the 1s, 11. 4 and 2, 42. 8 and 1, 81. On its own, number 6. 5 and 2, 52. 4 and 6, 46. 7 and 8, 78. 6 and 1, 61. 7 and 2, 72. No, 72.
72 and the tickets are number 4, Dr. 7, 49133.
49133. 491. No. Try again. I can't hear it.
49144.
Oh. Yeah, that's correct. Where'd you get a 3 and stuck with a 4? All right. No more calls? Game closed. Your next game's on Orange Ticket 08. First number. On its own, number 6, 4 and 9, 49. On its own, number 8, 3 and 8, 38. 4 and 8, 48. 2 and 5, 25. 7 and 2, 72. 6, 0, 60. All the 2s, 22. 3 and 9, 39. 1 and 2, 12. 3 and 5, 35. 5 and 4, 54. 8 and 4, 84. 6 and 9, 69. 8 and 5, 85. 7 and 1, 71. 4 and 7, 47. 5 and 9, 59. 3 and 1, 31. All the 3s, 33. 8 and 3, 83. 4 and 1, 41. All the 8s, 88. 4 and 5, 45. 2, 0, 20. On its own, number 4. 2 and 7, 27. 8 and 9, 89. 7 and 6, 76. 7 and 9, 79. On its own, number 5. 5 and 7, 57. 7 and 4, 74. All the 6 are 66. 1, 0, 10. 7 and 5, 75. 4 and 3, 43. All the 5s, 55. 2 and 8, 28. 3 and 7, 37. 7 and 3, 73. 6 and 4, 64. 1 and 4, 14. 7, 0, 70. All the 7, 77. On its own, number 7. 8 and 6, 86. 6 and 1, 61. 5 and 1, 51. 5 and 8, 58. 8, 0, 80.
Winner, please.
Weeks winner, please. Yeah.
There's 2 calls. First one, 80 Orange 408-62594.
That's correct.
Second one. Oh, no, just one. Battery low.
Okay, so just one bingo, no more calls, game's closed. Next game's on a blue ticket ending 09. Eyes down, first number. On its own, number 4, 3 and 4, 34. All the 2s, 22. 4 and 3, 43. 5 and 2, 52. 8 and 4, 84. 7 and 8, 78. 6 and 4, 64. 6 and 3, 63. 6 and 7, 67. All the 5s, 55. 6 and 5, 65. 7, 0, 70. 1 and 6, 16. 3 and 6, 36. 8, 0, 80. 6 and 9, 69. 7 and 3, 73. 4 and 1, 41. 1 and 8, 18. 8 and 7, 87. 2 and 1, 21. 3 and 9, 39. 1 and 9, 19. 4 and 8, 48. 5 and 1, 51. All the 3s, 33. 5 and 7, 57. 1 and 5, 15. On its own, number 6. 5 and 9, 59. 3, 0, 30. On its own, number 7. 2, 0, 20. On its own, number 3. 3 and 7, 37. 8 and 6, 86. 3 and 5, 35. 8 and 9, 89. 7 and 6, 76. 6 and 8, 68. All the 6s, 66. 1 and 2, 12. 7 and 5, 75. 2 and 4, 24. 1, 0, 10. All the 7, 77. 9, 0, 90. Bingo, 90.
Please. Hand up, please. 90 blue, 409, 60258.
Correct. Any other calls? No. Game closed. Next game, pink ticket 10, first number. 1 and 2, 12. 7 and 4, 74. 7 and 3, 73. All the 6s, 66. On its own, number 9. 6 and 3, 63. 5 and 1, 51. 6 and 9, 69. 5 and 6, 56. 3 and 6, 36. 5 and 9, 59. 4 and 7, 47. 4 and 3, 43. 1 and 4, 14. 8 and 2, 82. 6 and 7, 67. 7 and 9, 79. 5 and 7, 57. 8 and 5, 85. 3, 0, 30. On its own, number 1. 8 and 1, 81. 6 and 4, 64. All the 1s, 11. All the 3s, 33. 7 and 6, 76. On its own, number 3. 2 and 1, 21. 1 and 3, 13. On its own, number 7. 4 and 1, 41. 2 and 5, 25. 6 and 1, 61. 6 and 8, 68. 9, 0, 90. 3 and 8, 38. 4, 0, 40. All the 7, 77. 8 and 7, 87. 5 and 4, 54. 1, 0, 10. 7 and 8, 78. On its own, number 6. 4 and 5, 45. 7 and 2, 72. 7 and 1, 71. All the 8s, 88. 4 and 9, 49. Bingo, 49.
Yeah, skip it.
49, pink 40105, sorry, 70154.
First one's correct.
49, tickets number 4, 00010. 61067.
Correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed. Okay, next game, green ticket 11. Eyes down, first number. On its own, number 9. 2 and 7, 27. 3 and 4, 34. 2 and 6, 26. All the 8s, 88. 7 and 9, 79. 8 and 5, 85. 5 and 7, 57. 5, 0, 50. All the 5s, 55. 7, 0, 70. 6 and 7, 67. 2 and 8, 28. 1 and 3, 13. 6 and 9, 69. 5 and 4, 54. 6 and 1, 61. 1 and 4, 14. 5 and 8, 58. All the 3s, 33. All the 7s, 77. 5 and 6, 56. 6, 0, 60. 1 and 5, 15. 6 and 3, 63. 2, 0, 20. On its own, number 7. 1, 0, 10. 8, 0, 80. 3 and 7, 37. All the 2s, 22. 7 and 5, 75. 6 and 4, 64. 7 and 6, 76. 5 and 9, 59. 1 and 9, 19. 4 and 1, 41. 3 and 9, 39. 7 and 1, 71. 5 and 1, 51. 4 and 3, 43. 8 and 7, 87. 7 and 8, 78. 5 and 2, 52. 4 and 9, 49. 1 and 2, 12. 7 and 2, 72. 2 and 3, 23. All the 4s, 44. Bingo, 44.
On tickets number 4, 00011, 49038.
Thank you.
Correct. Any other calls? No, game closed. Next game, yellow ticket, ending 12. Eyes down, first number. All the 7, 77. 1 and 8, 18. On its own, number 3. 4 and 6, 46. 2, 0, 20. 3 and 2, 32. 3 and 7, 37. On its own, number 4. 1 and 3, 13. 4 and 3, 43. On its own, number 6. 8 and 9, 89. 6 and 3, 63. On its own, number 5. 1 and 9, 19. 3, 0, 30. 1 and 6, 16. On its own, number 8. 6 and 7, 67. 2 and 3, 23. On its own, number 2. 5 and 4, 54. 3 and 9, 39. 8 and 7, 87. 4 and 8, 48. 6 and 9, 69. 7 and 9, 79. 8, 0, 80. 7 and 8, 78. 5 and 3, 53. All the 2s, 22. 4, 0, 40. 7 and 1, 71. 8 and 4, 84. 2 and 1, 21. 7, 0, 70. 3 and 4, 34. All the 4s, 44. All the 8s, 88. 6 and 4, 64. On its own, number 1. 7 and 2, 72. 2 and 9, 29. 2 and 7, 27. On its own, number 9. 6 and 1, 61. 3 and 6, 36. 8 and 1, 81. 1 and 5, 15. 4 and 1, 41. I need a reload too, please.
41 on ticket serial number 4, 00012 63263.
That bingo is correct. Can we do a reload for me, please?
What number is it, Jane?
454.
454.
Yes, please. Thank you. Number calls can closed. Okay, next game is on orange ticket ending 1-3. Eyes down on your first number. On its own, number 7. 7 and 4, 74. 4 and 1, 41. 2 and 9, 29. All the 5s, 55. 6 and 9, 69. 2 and 3, 23. 9, 0, 90. 4 and 7, 47. 3 and 8, 38. 1 and 8, 18. On its own, number 2. 5, 0, 50. All the 4s, 44. On its own, number 3. 8 and 2, 82. 2 and 6, 26. 7 and 9, 79. 5 and 3, 53. 5 and 1, 51. 2 and 5, 25. All the 8s, 88. 6 and 1, 61. 1 and 2, 12. On its own, number 9. 6 and 2, 62. 7 and 6, 76. All the 1s, 11. 3 and 9, 39. 8 and 4, 84. 7 and 2, 72. 7 and 3, 73. 2 and 8, 28. 2 and 7, 27. 6, 0, 60. 5 and 6, 56. 3 and 7, 37. 6 and 8, 68. On its own, number 8. On its own, number 5. 4 and 5, 45. 1 and 4, 14. 8 and 6, 86. 1 and 7, 17. 5 and 4, 54. 7 and 8, 78. 3 and 2, 32. 8 and 7, 87. 7, 0, 70. 4 and 9, 49. Bingo, 49.
Ticket serial number 4, 213 59314.
Correct. Third number call.
49 orange, 401361070.
Correct. Any other calls? No? No more calls? Game closed. Next game is on the blue ticket ending 1-4. Eyes down, first number. All the 5s, 55. 1 and 3, 13. 8 and 1, 81. 1 and 7, 17. 5 and 2, 52. 7 and 1, 71. 6 and 7, 67. 5 and 1, 51. 5 and 8, 58. 3 and 6, 36. 6 and 4, 64. 2 and 4, 24. On its own, number 1. 2 and 7, 27. 5 and 4, 54. 9, 0, 90. 3 and 9, 39. 4 and 9, 49. All the 3s, 33. 3 and 1, 31. 8 and 6, 86. 8, 0, 80. On its own, number 2. 1 and 8, 18, 8 and 5, 85, 7 and 6, 76, 4 and 7, 47, 6 and 2, 62, 4, 0, 40, 6 and 3, 63, 6 and 1, 61, 1 and 5, 15, 6 and 9, 69, all the 6s, 66, all the 4s, 44, 8 and 2, 82, 1 and 4, 14, 4 and 6, 46, all the 2s, 22, on its own number 9, 7 and 2, 72, 3 and 7, 37, 8 and 3, 83, 8 and 7, 87, on its own number 5, 2 and 6, 26, 5 and 7, 57, 4 and 3, 43, 1 and 9, 19, bingo 19.
7. Just saying on its own, on its own.
Look what you're doing. 4, 6, 7, 1, 1, 8.
Correct, any other calls? Number 5, 10. Alright, before I call the last game, before I hand
Just gonna do my hair.
If you have a small
Thank
pet
you.
and a stand,
It's 10,000,
if you
guys.
could please just put it at the end of the table, we'll do everything else from there, thank you. It's all yours, big fella.
Good dog.
Thank you.
Thank you, Don.
Thanks, big fella.
Thank you, Dad.
Alright. This is it. On behalf of staff and management of the Sunshine Cricket Club and of course Westside Bingo, I'd like to wish you good luck in the last game. It is being played on a pink ticket. And if you won 5 and you are playing for $10,000.
Good luck, everyone. Good luck.
I want to pick that flag with the next Sunday.
Eyes down, first number.
Good luck, everybody. That was 45, I think, tonight.
All the 8s, 88. All the 6s, 66. 2 and 1, 21. 6 and 4, 64. 7 and 1, 71. 3 and 8, 38. 4 and 8, 48. 1 and 5, 15. 8, 0, 80. On its own, number 1. 7 and 6, 76. 6, 0, 60. 7 and 3, 73. On its own, number 8. 8 and 1, 81. 3 and 1, 31. 1 and 9, 19. 2 and 5, 25. 6 and 2, 62. 6 and 9, 69. 4 and 7, 47. 1 and 6, 16. 6 and 5, 65. 6 and 3, 63. 3 and 9, 39. 7 and 9, 79. 8 and 2, 82. 1 and 7, 17. 5, 0, 50. 3 and 6, 36. 5 and 7, 57. 8 and 3, 83. On its own, number 3. 1 and 4, 14. On its own, number 6. 3 and 4, 34. 5 and 1, 51. 5 and 4, 54. 2 and 3, 23. All the 3s, 33. 4 and 6, 46. 2 and 4, 24. 5 and 3, 53. 3, 0, 30. 8 and 4, 84. On its own, number 2. All the 5s, 55. All the 1s, 11. On its own, number 5. On its own, number 7. 2 and 6, 26. Pets, please, 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 please. Put your pets to the end of the table.
Alright guys, I will be live tomorrow night. Same time.
I think that is correct. Is there any other calls? No more calls? 8 closed.
It was a good win, 10 grand on your own.
See ya.
See you later. Alright guys, I'm off. Have a great night. I'll see you all tomorrow night. Bye.